Hey folks, Mike from LI Flies Mike here, and today we're going to be tying another Ken Abrames fly here. This time a fly you could tie in just under a couple minutes. As always, the full list of materials will be down in the description below. We're going to get started off here by tying some white bucktail on, and I'm going to tie this right behind the hook eye, because we're going to be wrapping Bill's body braid up the shank, and I want a nice even body here. Now, only use a very small amount of bucktail here. We are tying a thin sand eel fly. So next we're taking a thin lawn white saddle hackle, and again, very little amount of material on this fly and thin pieces of hackle. We're going to be tying that on flat. Next, taking a couple pieces of flash boo, folding this over and looping it, tying it right on. And we'll be taking a yellow thin white hackle again and tying this directly on top. I'm leaving this about the same length as the white one. So next I'm going to be taking a thin olive hackle and tying this on top. Again, the thinner the hackle, the better. We are trying to imitate juvenile sand eels here. It's okay if it takes a couple times, just make sure that feather is sitting perfectly flat with the curve down. When I get near the feather, I like to wrap a little looser so I don't put too much tension on there. So then taking some Bill's body braid, we're going to tie this on here and then take a little bit of super glue just to ensure this fly is durable. And then we're going to neatly wrap this forward towards the hook eye here. Making sure we get even coverage, covering all that thread. And that super glue is going to help lock it down. And then we just go ahead and tie this off here. I like to wrap in front and behind. And then we're just going to clean up the head here. Normally this is where you would finish the fly, but I have some very small nails here from a patch of jungle cock. And I don't really ever use them for anything, so I'm going to go ahead and put these on here. Taking a little bit of dubbing wax and applying that to the back of the nail. That'll just help ensure that it's keeping its shape and is somewhat durable. And then we're going to go ahead and throw a whip finish on here and apply some head cement. Not only am I going to apply some head cement to the thread, but I'm also going to apply a very small amount to the jungle cock nails as well, just to make sure that they don't split on us. And there we go, the Ken Abrames Eelie. This is a great fly specifically for when they're on juvenile sand eels. You can tie this in larger sizes here, like I did, or you can tie them all the way down to 1 inch or 2. Ken talks about how sometimes if the fly is more than 1/8 of an inch thick, that sometimes it could be too thick for the fish to key in on when they're focused on smaller sand eels. If you've ever seen juvenile sand eels in the summertime, it's truly astonishing how thin they are. So hopefully you enjoyed this fly here, another Ken Abrames classic. A good fly to have in your fly box for June or July when there's small juvenile sand eels around. My name is Mike from LI Flies Mike here. We have new videos coming out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, as well as live fly tying after our video on Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, tight lines.